support.
The maestro, please!
Alright, summer continuing to give us some good diversity in albums. Let's see what we have this week. This will be for the week of
July 1st, 2023.
On this day in music back in 2019, Big Machine Records announced that it was acquired by Scooter Braun, giving him access to the entirety of Taylor Swift's discography and kicking off the Taylor Swift Masters controversy that has given us all these brand new Taylor's versions of her old songs. Studio album number 8 from Sigur Rós. We have not had an album from them since 2013, appropriately named ÁTTA, which is 8 in Icelandic, and hopefully I said all of this correctly, because Icelandic is a language that I am very unfamiliar with.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Pat Metheny's third release on Modern Recordings. Oddly enough, he's calling these found tracks because he just found them going through his old archives and found a folder on his laptop of a bunch of recordings that he just forgot that he had ever done, and he actually was quite surprised by them. So this is a bit of a departure from what you're used to from him.
Singing,
I love rock and roll. The dose of emotion, sickness, I just can't shake.
Album number 8 from Queens of the Stone Age, wrapping up the trilogy of records that they've done through Matador Records, like Clockwork in 2013 and then Villains in 2017. It is a little bit upsetting, though, that the font used on the entirety of the album is not actually in Times New Roman.
It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop.
Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yo. He talked so much, I showed him my
Studio album number 4 from Gunna, released as a surprise and does not have any features on any part of the album. It's 15 tracks of just straight Gunna. Still no new dance and electronic albums for the summer. There were 2 releases that at least got onto the chart, though. Maybe one of those can work its way up to the top 5.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
I might do my not the best idea.
It's interesting to see what this album could have been in maybe a different time. She reached out to a number of artists for people to feature on the album. Obviously, we have Don Toliver, Phoebe Bridgers, and Travis Scott. But she also reached out to Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, Doja Cat, Drake, Harry Styles, and even Kendrick Lamar.
It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
I think it's funny we mentioned the Taylor Swift Masters controversy in the beginning of this episode, because Speak Now Taylor's version is coming out next week.
going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yo. He talked so much, I showed him my
A lot of the lyrics in this album deal with the Young Thug racketeering charge, Young Thug being the founder of Young Stoner Life, one of the record labels that Gunna is signed to. Gunna did turn himself in on that same charge as well, but entered a plea deal and was released from prison. And obviously a lot of people in the hip-hop community have things to say about entering plea deals to release yourself from prison. Young Thug is still in jail, though.
Give me that, hit it bang.
11th EP overall, and the sequel EP to the World EP 1 Movement by ATEEZ. And for 6 tracks, it is actually quite a diverse selection.
I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said.
Hey, if you want to go listen to more country music, you should check out the pop analysis I released yesterday. So that should give you a good handful of albums to listen through the weekend, even if you're in the United States and you have yourself a longer weekend.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!